good morning to each and every one of you. Honestly, I feel like crying, but I don't want to let the woman down. So I need to be strong. Since we are in the Women Month, we are celebrating women of the Gambia and by extension Africa. Anyway, His Excellency, a friend and a brother, His Excellency Peter Obi, our chief guest of honor and esteemed delegation from the sister Republic of Nigeria. Indeed, we have the gentleman I understand, I was told the Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly is on the way coming. The former Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, our very own mom, Her Excellency Fatoumata Tambajang Jallow, former Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, His Excellency Alhaji Ousainou Darboe, Her Worship Abigail Marshall Curtin, my dearest sister and colleague from the city of Leeds, United Kingdom. Political party leaders or their representatives here present, fellow honorable mayors from various regions, CEOs and councillors here present, and allow me also to acknowledge the presence of my Deputy Mayor, Abdul Aziz Gay. Distinguished members of the Diplomatic Corps and all UN agencies here present, women leaders here present, Madam Fatoumata Sane, She Activist Award winner 2026, representatives of civil society organizations here present, the President and members of the Nigerian community, invited guests and media houses here present, the President, Rafaela Hifoshi, and members, regional coordinators and ex-team members of Rafaela, our partners in development, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum, good morning, and a warm welcome to the Sadauda Kairaba Jawara International Conference Center. Today, as we gathered for the 4th edition of the Rafaela Gambia Chapter Women Conference 2026, under the theme Accelerating Representation, Safeguarding and Strengthening Women's Rights, we do so at a defining moment in our national's history. The eyes of the Gambia, and indeed Africa, are upon us. Remember, we are in the month where women are celebrated globally, especially by the international community. His Excellency Peter Obi, it is indeed my singular honor and privilege to welcome you as our chief guest of honor to this important national platform for Gambian women. Your Excellency, we know that your schedule is heavily burdened with the weight of our dear continent's expectation, yet you choose to be here with the women of the Gambia. Your presence sends a powerful message that the fight for gender equality is not a woman's fight alone. It is a human fight, a leadership fight, and a collective responsibility. We are indeed deeply grateful. To our former Vice President, Her Excellency Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang, your years of service, ma'am, to this nation have paved the way for so many of us to follow. Thank you for honoring us with your presence today. You remain a pillar of strong inspiration, wisdom, and grace. I have to skip the Honorable Speaker, but however, we have a message for him, and that is why it was very important to have him in our midst, so that we can send our message to the House of Parliament for the empowerment of women. So for that reason, I will still go ahead and read the message. And it reads, you have demonstrated openness for dialogue, for the promotion of inclusivity, and as we stand at this conference, we must be honest, the gender parity gap still remains very wide. We need more concerted and women-driven efforts. We need the National Assembly to stand firm as the last line of defense for the vulnerable women. To her worship, Mayor Abigail Marshall Carton of the vibrant city of Leeds, United Kingdom, my dear sister, thank you for flying thousands of miles to stand with us. In you, we see the power of global solidarity. Rafaela's strength lies in unity, and your presence proves that the fight for women's rights knows no boundaries and welcomes allies from all nations and all genders. To Madam Fatoumata Sane, to our She Activist Award winner, I look at you and I see the future. The fights you put up for your sisters, often in dark, often alone, often at great personal cost. I stand here today to tell you it is not a worthless endeavor. Every battle you fight chips away at the walls of injustice. We are deeply proud of you. And to the representative of the Minister of Gender, Children and Social Welfare, your efforts are immensely appreciated. We understand that the ministry has a limitation to accomplish its aspiration countrywide. But as the great American writer Tom Sawyer once said, and I paraphrase for this moment, we want some more, some more. We want more because the threats are mounting. Right now, as we speak, the empowerment of Gambian women and girls is facing serious challenges in the arena of education, health, unequal opportunities, access to resources, and indeed political representation. Excellencies, fellow women, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the question before us today is simple. Will the Gambia be the nation that protects a woman, folk, or nation that turns back the clock? Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have the laws, we have the safeguards, but as our activists will tell us, we need enforcement. And I've been hearing this from the likes of Sid Matijau and Madi Jobate, that we need enforcement. We need sustainability. We need the political will to ensure that no one woman cries because a law was ignored. On that note, before I finish my speech, I want to sincerely acknowledge a dear brother, Honorable Bakari Baji, who is in our midst. honestly, if I say a dear brother, I mean a dear brother. Honorable, thank you so much for being here. You saw us that we Gambian women want it. So I am so grateful having you in our midst. And to my honorable members of Banjul, Honorable Modula Minba, who with all honesty started this Rafela initiative. I call him the he for she. He is always in supportive of Rafela. I will call Modula Minba 2 o'clock at night and say, where is the buy lost? And then, oh Mayor, I have sent you that 2 weeks ago. And then I will go back to my messages and will found that he indeed sent it long ago. He's a man of substance, a young parliamentarian. He will tell me you are my mentor. But Honorable Ba, trust me, I have seen a mentor in you. To Honorable Abdoulaye Njai, we are grateful that you are here. I have a dear friend, the former Minister of Works, former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Honorable Bala Gaba Jahumpa is also in our midst. And a dear mentor who mentor us from day one, who teach us politics, who will tell me you have to be strong, who will tell me you can do it, who believe in the empowerment of women. And I know he also has a mentor, and that mentor is also opposite me, but I'm not going to give him credit. That is Excellency Alaji Usainu Numu. But my mentor here is Madi, Honorable Madi Sise, a comrade. We were very young, Your Excellency. I have to give credit where credit is due. We have the likes of Bissar, who is also with us here, the likes of Madi Sise, the likes of the late Femi Peters, who will always push me and said, Rohey, we have seen this in you. When nobody believes me, they were there for me. And I sincerely want to thank them. I cannot thank them enough. And I cannot just finish my speech without saying thank you to them. To the diplomatic corps, especially to the People's Republic of China, who will go all out with us. Most of our projects, they have hand in it. Thank you, Excellency. Everybody knows the Rafela Secretariat is in Morocco, and they deserve acknowledgement. They are paying everything when it comes to Rafela, fundings of Rafela, especially the Secretariat in Morocco. Excellency, we are grateful. We have also here the Republic of Turkey, the Islamic Republic of Turkey. Excellency, thank you for coming. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a very fruitful and constructive engagement, and be rest assured that our Honorable Chief Guest of Honor is up to the task. Is up to the task. I sincerely want to thank each and every one of you once again. And we have the experts also for, I'm sure everybody knows that the conference is setting the pace for tomorrow and next tomorrow, where we have 50 women that we will train in governance, electoral laws, etc., and so forth. And one of the experts I'm seeing right here is Dr. Juliet Sal from Ghana. Thank you, ma'am, for being here. I know time is of essence. I just want to speak just 2 minutes in Wolof. And dama bëgg a wax jërëjëf tey am dama emotional dama kontaan